from your guys tonight against a team like the Cavaliers? What do you point to as the biggest reason for the performance?
There was a lot of good points to point to. First of all, I thought Markel did a heck of a job early defensively and making a couple of shots and attacking the basket, which got us rolling, and we did an outstanding job in the first quarter. And the game was nip and tuck the whole way. And then we got to the fourth quarter. Obviously, we outscored them 27-19. But I thought one of the keys, they went small a couple of times, and we had our right matchups in the game. I had taken Joe out early, and I knew when LeBron came back, I was going to lean back at 4. I figured he'd come back at 4, and he did. And I played him at 4 with Love, and Love didn't hurt us too bad. He made some buckets. But the big key was when they went LeBron 4, Love 5 in the fourth quarter. Brook was able to stay in the game. He guarded Love, kept him from getting wide open shots. He was good in the pick and rolls, and we executed. And I have to give kudos to Deron Clark, who I didn't play in the first half, and I was thinking about not playing him at all because I hadn't played him in the first half. And I remember telling you guys I wasn't afraid to play. And my grandmother used to say, "A scared man can't win." And so I put him in the game. I said, "What the heck?" And I put him in the game, and he was huge. He made some big shots for us and kept us afloat. And I think the key to the game, we just kept scoring throughout the course of the game. And eventually they stopped scoring, and we did, and we spurred on and got the 10-point lead. So it was a big team victory, and it was a home victory, which I'm happy about it, and the way we played at home as well. So that makes me really proud of the group and happy as well.
You mentioned the continued scoring, and a guy like Earl Clark and top-to-bottom contributions, I think 54 points from the bench. What does that do for your team when you have that sustained type of production from all of those guys?
That's why I thought way you win. It's a team game, and you need everybody to win. Some nights your best players are going, some nights you're not, and you need other people to step up and make plays for them, to bail them out, and that's what this game is all about.
Speaking of Earl, I saw you sent Allen to get him. I think you made a shot, and he saved the ball. You called Allen back and have him take him out. Why did you decide to keep him in there?
Because I was afraid to take him out. I was afraid to leave him in, and I was afraid to take him out. So, the reality was, after he made the shot, I decided to just let him go. I didn't feel comfortable at first watching him. Right. And then after he made the shot, he looked comfortable, and then he did something on the defensive end, and then I said, "Come on back out, let him have some time." And, I didn't want the game to get away from us. I think we were down 65-63 at the time, but as it worked out, he got in the flow.
With Joe, he had a good game tonight. I think with 20 points and nine rebounds, assists. What do you think he did well tonight that he wasn't able to do the last few games?
And I don't want to talk about the last few games. Joe had a great game tonight. Our team had a great game tonight, and that's all I'm focused on. If you want to talk about what we're going to do on the Lakers on Sunday, I don't want to talk about that either.
Would you like to ask a follow-up?
No, no, not.
Lon, I'm sure you'll correct me if you disagree with this, but it seemed the quality of the opponent, you talked about nip and tuck, that you guys never had one of those 2 or 3 minute lulls that you guys kept playing. Was that one of the best things you saw tonight?
Yeah, I thought in the defense, our defense was really good. We talked a lot at shoot-around this morning about the breakdowns that we had in Cleveland when we had the lead and they went small, and the adjustments that we wanted to make, and we were able to make them. Obviously, they're great players. LeBron made some great plays. Kyrie Irving was just sensational down the stretch to even keep them close. And we battled through all that. We kept scoring, and eventually we started getting some stops and rebounds, and we spurred on and got the 10-point lead.
Montez is taking Boone's follow.
You mentioned their big three. They're all really good. I think they were shot 50%, scored like 80 points or 78 between them. The rest of their guys didn't really do much. Was that anything you guys were doing, or just kind of the way the game played out?
Probably the way the game played out. I think that we made their guys have to step up and play by the way we were playing. And so, usually if they feel like they can facilitate more, they will. But they felt like tonight, I thought LeBron came out and he knew that he had to come and attack. He could sense that we were going to be playing well. And he came out and he attacked early and got a couple of offensive fouls, slowed him down a little bit. And but I think they had the right mindset because they could sense our mindset and how we were playing.
Okay, thank you.
to get a win like this over the Cavs?
It's a huge win for us, man. You know, we just got beat by them a couple weeks ago, and so you know, it's definitely satisfying to come back and be able to take care of business at home. You know, and you know, we've talked about it a lot lately. What every game means to us, and so this was a big win for us.
Kind of on that note, how much urgency do you think there is in the group now for this stretch here?
A lot, man. We've been, you know, paying attention to what other teams are doing and watching the standings. You know, things you guys were asking us about early on, but at the same time, you know, we talked about earlier today too. We just got to focus on one game at a time. We got this one now. We move on to the Lakers on Sunday.
Seemed like you guys never got your heads down this game. Like even when they made a run, it came back a couple times. Just what about that?
Well, I think we've been doing that lately a lot. You know, teams are going to make runs. You know, and like you said, we can't hang our heads. We just got to keep going, keep fighting, and we're able to do it tonight.
Was there anything about their big three? Obviously, all have really good games, but everybody else struggled. Was that just a matter of them missing shots, or was that something that you guys tried to do in terms of making them make plays?
I mean, I thought even the big three hit tough shots, you know, and so I thought we did a great job defensively today as a team. I thought our attention to detail was there. I thought our game plan was great from our coaching staff, and we went out as a team and executed.
What do you think when Joe pulled up from like 30 feet?
You know, we got a lot of confidence in Joe. So we're used to seeing shots like that.
What about the importance of keeping this going now? You play the Lakers, obviously a team I'm sure you probably feel you got to beat on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, but we can't take them lightly. You know, that team's, you know, we're watching they're winning some ball games. We've got a lot of young guys that are hungry to get out there and play and show they belong in this league, and so you know, we can't look past anybody.
LeBron got into early foul trouble. It was 2 offensive fouls in the beginning. Is that something you guys were trying to get him into in the beginning, or that just happened to work out that way?
Yeah, I think it just happened. We know that when he's on the run like that, he's trying to get to the basket, you know, and forcefully. So
worked out well.
You know, it definitely worked out well.
Thank you, Mike.
All right,
Thank you.
Yep.
Tonight, what was different about tonight that allowed you guys to succeed the way you did?
You know, it wasn't just me being aggressive, but us as a team playing great defense. You know, getting out, getting easy baskets, and you know, they kind of fuel our defense.
When you pulled up from 30 there, did you know it was going in when it left your hand?
It felt good. I mean, I wasn't sure it was going in, but it felt good.
Joe, can you put in the words what this win means for you guys against one of the top teams in the league, a team that beat you guys last week? You haven't played well at home, so always things come better for you guys tonight.
I mean, at this point for us, every game is, you know, important. So, you know, I was glad, man, we could just come out and get off to a great start and just sustain, you know, for 48 minutes. That was the main thing, just give ourselves a chance, and we've done that. But, yeah, this was definitely a much-needed victory, and I was glad to see us play great here at home.
It just seems like you had some extra bounce in your step tonight. How good did you feel? Now you've been going through the tendonitis and some of that kind of stuff.
I felt pretty good. Now just trying to be aggressive on both ends. You know, make Brian work defensively as well as offensively, and you know, I thought we done a great job, myself, Allen, and collectively as a team, in guarding him, not giving him easy baskets.
Down the stretch, you were playing next to LeBron, kind of at the 4. I know that's a little different with the lineup, but what was going on in that fourth quarter that allowed you guys to succeed in that aspect?
Well, that's kind of where they started hurting us in Cleveland when LeBron went to the 4 and running a lot of pick and rolls and getting guys with Shumpert and J.R. wide open shots. We wanted to eliminate that tonight. I thought we done a great job. We had to play a lot of straight up one-on-one defense on Kevin Love and LeBron. And, you know, I thought we done a decent job.
Hey, when LeBron got that chase from behind block on you, man,
yeah, I started one other way. You know, he's known for that, and I thought I had a wide open layup, and man, he does what he do best. You know, chase you down and get the block.
Thanks, Joe.
You're among the leaders in points. What's working for you?
It's a team effort completely, you know, and we had lots of guys play well tonight. We fed off Double A's energy, Jack's energy. Bogey played great. You know, Joe did his thing, and you know, we stuck with it through the end. We knew they were going to make a push, and we kept it together defensively and kept executing offensively.
Cleveland's had your number the last 2 games. How does it feel to finally get one back?
It's good. You know, we felt we were in that last one, and then they just pulled away and took advantage of their smaller lineup in the second half. And so we tried to focus on taking advantage of that smaller lineup and countering it, and we did.
What about the way you guys closed this game out, especially in the fourth quarter, obviously?
Yeah, like I said, we were great defensively, great in the pick and roll. You know, I mean, Kyrie and Bron are obviously going to get their buckets, but, you know, we did our job, and offensively we just played together and moved the ball well. And Jack, Bogey, Joe, they're all huge for us.
What does this win do for you guys confidence-wise? Does this once again show you guys just how good a team you can be if you play the style of ball that you guys know you can play?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think we've been getting better each game for 6, 7 games now. You know, we've had some setbacks, but we responded, which is something we absolutely would not have done earlier in the season.
When you beat Cleveland here, you beat Golden State here, does it make it even more frustrating some of the losses you losing to teams that you should have beaten here probably?
Yeah, but I don't want to look at it that way. You know, it's in the past. You know, it's important how we respond on Sunday.
When Joe pulled up from 30 feet there in the fourth, what's going through your mind?
It's Joe. I like that. I like that look. It's a great look.
You guys watching the standings at all?
You know, we talk about it here and there, but we're really focused on ourselves. You know, I feel as long as we take care of ourselves, do our job, we'll be all right.
Yeah, when you guys go to a small lineup, it's usually with a guy like Corey or Mason at the 5.
Mhm.
We had the Nets had you at the center in that position. What was it like being in that, you know, playing against the Cavs small lineup, matching up with them late in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was a unique experience for me. I really had to focus on doing my job at the pick and roll. I had to be sure to show well because I knew there was a possibility if I got strung out by whoever was coming off the pick and roll, I had a long way to get back to Kevin, who's a great shooter. They're very good at doing that, so I had to show early and get back.
Do you feel like you had an advantage against Kevin on the offensive end?
Yeah, we definitely tried to take advantage of that. We had a lot of guys going, so we had a lot of different places we could look.
Thanks,
guys.